Hello and welcome to Speedy Gaming. I am your host, the Speedy Turtle, and we're just going to be hanging out for a bit. Hangin with Speedy Gaming is the series. I just wanted to get this started tonight before I actually went to bed. I'm a little tired, but I was trying to get the NVID to work on my OBS, but apparently that didn't seem to work out the way it was supposed to. But, hello, Eye of Darkness. How you doing, bro? Welcome to the live stream. It's good to see you. JM, how are you? Hip indeed. Hip indeed, man. Speedy, why do you do this when I have to... I'm sorry. I didn't want to do this. I just wanted to get it done and over with because, like, I was trying to, I was trying to get the stupid live stream to work, but it didn't work, so I was just like, screw this, I'm just gonna go back to my regular encoder and see if it works, and now it finally frickin' works. So NVEC needs some, you know, real fixin' for this live stream, I noticed. I'm not first, no! Today, my foot got jammed. Ah, dude, I'm so glad you guys watched that. Did you like the old videos that I made? They were pretty cool, weren't they? What about the mod thing? Eye of Darkness! Bro! Bro! You can't expect me to make you a mod immediately. Would you mind waiting? Because unfortunately, I don't have the time to actually make a whole bunch of mods, especially since I already have as many as I have right now. Atomic Owl! Hello! Why? I was trying to sleep and then you stream. No, guys, I'm sorry. I'll end the live stream in a moment. I just need to take a moment to breathe because I was so mad. But hey, you get mad sometimes, you know, when you're trying to fix things. Okay, I'm unsubscribing. Oh, I'm sorry, Eye of Darkness. But that's usually how it works, my friend. You can't always get what you want. Yes, I did that opening. Dog, just once his beauty sleep. I can't sleep before 12. I was playing with my boyfriend. Sees. Or best friend forever. Oh, this. Wow. Oh, you're mad. What's wrong? Well, the reason why I was mad is because, well, Cool Dog, I was trying to fix the live stream. It wouldn't do it. I was trying to live stream about 45 minutes ago. And it was an NVIDIA. You know, there's a 1070 graphics card that I just bought recently. Well, it's not up to date with this OBS. And the OBS thinks that it doesn't recognize the graphics card is basically what I'm saying. And so when I tried to hit stream, it basically did like this little pop-up and said, "Oh, we can't actually stream because you didn't update the graphics card." And I was like, well, I went and tried updating it. So unsub it just because you're not trusted. Enough is bullshit. What? I'm sorry, JM. I didn't know that you were so mad at me. Why are you unsubbing? My charger is broken. Aw, how sad. Hey, don't feel bad that I'm angry, guys. It's just that I have tried so very hard to make sure I got it going. I guess OBS is being a bunch of bullshit. Oh yeah, Cool Dog, it definitely is, for sure. So I wanted to show you guys, basically in this little tutorial, what I do on Photoshop. Because, like, I know that you see me do, like, editing. You see me do, like, a whole bunch of other stuff. In fact, I'll show you what I got going on so far. I have, like, my, I have my little encoder going right now for my video. It's almost finished, but I wanted to show you guys how I did my thumbnails before I actually went to bed. So, without further ado, let us go. Kinky, kinky. There are so many spiders. Yes! I was talking about Darkness guy. Oh, JM, I thought you were like, ugh. I'm sorry. I think that Darkness guy, though, was Dark Darkrai. Don't you guys think it was Dark Darkrai? Because I remember Dark Darkrai had that same profile pic, but then he had to change it. So I'm wondering if it's him. Smiley face. Speedy, put on that sexy dark theme. OBS. Okay, how do I do that? Hold on. I need to turn on dark theme, apparently, because apparently it's a lot more sexier than I am. I don't even know how to turn it on. Dark theme. Advanced. Dark theme? No. 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 There it is. Dark. Haha. There we go. Yeah. How do you like that? How do you like them lemons? Nothing is sexier than... Ah, thank you. I have to be off electronics in 15 minutes. But I'm rebelling. Yes. Thank you. Dance disco party, yo. Oh yeah. See those tracks? Yeah. You see the audio tracks on the OBS? It's so cool. So cool to watch that. Anyway, as I was saying, I wanted to kind of show you how to make a thumbnail on Photoshop. So without further ado, let us continue. Before I do that, actually, I want to put like the chat box. Where's the chat box real quick? Chat box is kind of important, right? Image display, or was it image browser source? Probably browser source, who knows? Ooh, there's the chat. There we go. Nice. So we'll put this little chat box here so you guys can all see it. See yourselves talking while I do my little thing. Oh my goodness. So, while I'm here with you, let me just go ahead and show you what my layout is so far. This is Photoshop right here. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to go into our save file that we already created. I'm just going to show you some of the basics on what I do for my thumbnails. I go to File. Sometimes you can go to New and then kind of, you know, open up a little box that shows you how to, like, do it yourself. Here's the little box here. You can just kind of type it in, and then you can kind of measure the width and the height of the pixels and the resolution. Always have it at 300 resolution if you want to keep the resolution for your images set high. So anyway, we'll go back to that later. I'll probably show you guys later what I can do for that. But first, let's go ahead and open up our Pokemon Uranium Photoshop thingy, and I'll show you what I got. Also, Pepsi is good for the soul. Also, I won't be streaming for very long, so I'll be very quick on this. Pokemon Uranium. So let's go ahead and search for that in like my little search option. This is my external hard drive right here. Always have an external hard drive if you want to save all your files. Otherwise, you'll either corrupt them on your desktop or you'll either lose some information. That's always kind of important. Here we go. So I'm opening up my little Pokemon Uranium file. It's a PSD file, so it'll just load up the file right now. It's reading the Photoshop format, so it'll pop up in just a moment. Okay, so here's my thumbnail right here. This shows the title sequence, has the background, and of course has my little character, and also has like the number. So like you kind of have to keep track of all the videos that you do make, and you kind of need to make the DPI of all of the thumbnails kind of match your style. So let me just go ahead and search, because sometimes we have to search for an image. And the most important thing we got to look for is the subject matter of the video. What is it that you're trying to focus on? You want to focus on one Pokemon that you caught throughout the series? Well, then good. Find that Pokemon and put it there. Sometimes more is less and less is more. So you kind of need to make sure that you don't have a lot of info, you know, kind of crowding the actual thumbnail. Otherwise, it's just going to be distracting. Anyway, let me go ahead and read the chat real quick. Sorry. Boop. Hey, Speedy. Using Photoshop at night. Fix it or riot. Make the screen smaller. Is getting spammed and broken, and you're not doing anything. I did, and I can't work and see everything. Wow. Fix it or riot. Richard Elifritz. Are you new here? How you doing, bro? Welcome to the live stream. It's browser source. I could use that, but I don't want to use it tonight because, like, I've used the browser source, and well, navigating through the desktop makes it work and makes it a lot better. It doesn't actually fix it because, like, it gets rid of the image quality. But I'll see what I can do. Hold on. Let's see. This is the display. We got to go to window chat. There we go. Window. Property. And I'll go to... Let's see. Where is it? Photoshop. There you go. Does that make it a little bit better for you guys? I think that makes it a little bit better. I got to turn off the display. Nope. Display capture. There we go. Okay, so this is what you see right here. I don't know if you can see the image, though. That's the problem. Because, like, I tried doing this before, and it actually didn't work. Like, you don't actually see the image on the screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to revert back to where I was before and go to display control. That way you can kind of see the image instead of, like... Because, like, the image quality is lost if I just, you know, go to a random image. I don't understand. OBS is not up to date with their settings, and I think there's a lot of problems with them right now. When's the Book of Quads Chapter 2? Oh my gosh! I really want to. I really, really want to do Book of Quads Chapter 2. Maybe later. Maybe eventually we will. Bum, bum, bum. Anyway, so we're going to change this text right here to 8. Because if we click on this little drop down here, it'll show us, hey, okay, look at this. We have a text image. We need to change it to 9. Pretty simple. I mean, because, of course, you can add text images to when you go to the tools option right below your actual Photoshop. So you can go click here, and you can add however many you want. I can add as many 9s as I wanted to. And I can also go into layer to change those. Change it to either a stroke and make it a little bit more 3D, make it pop out with using the bevel. It's kind of a nice little feature, but we're not going to use that today. What I want to do is I want to get rid of this image here because we've already used it. And now we got to go back to our regular image, which is our main icon, my Speedy Turtle icon. And then I got to move my little, whoop, nope, actually, you stay here. And I'm gonna move this little 9 icon here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it kind of curved here because it kind of matches the title sequence there. And what I want to do is I want to fill in that little blank spot that you see right here. So all this information kind of needs to be shown, but I'm going to move my Speedy Turtle icon a little bit more backwards so that so as to give a little bit more breathing room to what I want to focus on my subject. So what we got to do is we got to find a PNG, and the first thing we got to do is we got to go into Google to find that. Just one second. I'm going to open up Google right now. I do my thumbnails a little different. I first make a pre-thumbnail layout. It usually has some kind of logo background, and the next thing I use is some kind of screenshot from the game. I do that from time to time, Champion Link, but I don't actually try. I would love to try that layout, but I actually focus on something a little bit more simpler, and that is to have like a little bit of a color background with a logo, as well as kind of a title and text, and using that as you got to use as less of it as possible. That's the most important thing. I'm gonna play some more gold while I watch this. Oh yeah! I play some mod while I kicks Whitney's ass. Pup. I'll try. Oh, cool dog! You're actually playing silver, aren't you? That's pretty cool. Okay, so let me go into Pokemon. Oh, it's the actual the first thing I gotta find is the focus on the subject. So let me go into Adobe Media. There we go. Just one moment, I need to actually launch it. It's almost finished with its encoding, which is actually a good thing. Afterwards, I blur out the background and then add the layout. Once the layout is there, I add the number. If the episode is on, then I can add some of the important character that is in the part. Yeah, I do that. I blur the background on the on like stuff like this. Let's say, for example, you have an Adobe Premiere Pro pic that you want to actually add as the thumbnail. You can blur out that while you add the subject to pop out right in front of it. Mostly, you have to use the what is it called? You have to use the layer stroke. That's kind of important. So, anyway, the Pokemon that I was battling in this game has some important details. So I kind of need to look for that. One moment. I personally like it. I will change it anytime soon. I like my mommy mode. Puts on mommy mode. Yeah. Gotta move the scrubber a little bit. if it'll let me. Well, fine. If you don't want to work with me, then fine, fine, fine. I personally... Speedy, why is gambling banned in Africa? Ah, that's a good question. All good questions to ask. I've always wondered why gambling is banned anyways. I mean, yeah, it does kind of, you know, there's a lot of people that are desperate for money. So that does kind of make sense why a lot of people would want to ban it. But there's hardly a lot of crime that goes along with, well, I guess if you count Las Vegas, I guess you can kind of say that it's kind of bad. There are too many cheetahs. There are as many cheetahs as I can even count in my own 10 fingers, man. Hello, what are you doing up here? Come on. Pokemon Uranium. Fakemon. Because we encountered some Fakemon. The one I wanted to focus on was the one that appeared near the end of the video. But it's not allowing me to scrub through it, so... Freaking... My computer is being so dumb. Oh, there it is. I gotta find the one that fits to my subject, which is the dragon ground type. Which I gotta find in here. Good! JJ, mate! Zubat with Swift is so good since the physical special split of the moves hasn't even been a thing yet. Much better than the special bite it gets. Yeah, well, Swift is getting a lot better, but it's still not a very good move, I've noticed. Terror Lord, that's who it is. We gotta go back then. Oh my gosh. I have so many tabs open, it's bad. Plus, I'm running like 3 programs that require a hell of a lot more, you know, graphics than they originally are intended to. Which is unfortunate. I mean, my computer is supposed to be running really fast, but right now it's really not. And also, it's not loading the actual Chrome the way I want it to be. So, fun stuff. This is great. Okay, hold on. Page is unresponsive. Of course it is. Of course it's unresponsive. It's ridiculous. Before I go, I wanted to ask you, what do you think of my video? Do you have any tips for me? Champion Link, you do a very good job at making videos, and in fact, you actually do a very good job at keeping the attentive audience right now. Just keep making more content, bro. That's all I can really say, because you're not gonna be like this amazing YouTuber overnight. It's kind of impossible in my personal opinion, because like people expect too much of you. Just don't give them just give them what they want, and then keep focusing on the subject and just be you. I mean, that's all I can really say at this point, because when I'm watching you on your videos, you're doing just that. You're actually being yourself, and you're actually trying to crack a joke every once in a while, and you're also discussing and talking about the game as you're progressing. Just be attentive and be alert with your audience. Try and focus on them, and try and answer as many questions as they have, and try to read their chat. It really helps. It really does. Bro, it's 12 a.m. over here. I want to get some sleep. I'm refusing to obey and go to sleep. I mean, the physical Special split of the moves from Gen 4 didn't happen yet. So all normal moves are physical. Even Swift. All dark moves are special. Even Bite. Swift is nice since it's physical. Not too bad. Okay, I gotta open up a separate window if it'll let me. Because, like, it doesn't seem like Chrome's actually cooperating with me right now. You having a hard time there? Terror Lord. Terror Lord. PNG. We need to pull out a PNG specifically. Because if you can get PNGs, then you can stack them and layer them. You can basically do anything on any program like this. It's pretty cool. I am raging silently. I'm sure you are. There's Terror Lord. Oh my goodness. I really like some of the picks that they offer on this. It's pretty cool. So let me go ahead and save Terror Lord. He does look pretty cool looking though. I'm not gonna lie. If he was a real Pokemon, he definitely would fit the description. He kind of looks like a Diglett. Like it's a Diglett slash dragon, because he kind of like is in the ground. You don't know what he looks like from beneath. And what I do is I basically save the Terror Lord to my images, and I can get that from my file as I go into Photoshop. So let me go into Photoshop real quick. Hi, just to be clear, I'm a whooper, so don't worry. I don't think so. I should go to school tomorrow. I feel like crap, and I look like crap. My eyes is bothering for some odd reason. It is incredibly swollen. I know you shouldn't go to school tomorrow, Link. Terror Lord has Charizard's head. It kind of does. It looks just like him. Now what I got to do is I got to go to Images. Pull Terror Lord out and open the file. And I'll wait for the file to upload into the Photoshop, you know. It's going to load for a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm going to be really focused, so I do apologize. Sage 2017 was really cool. I'm looking forward to Sage 2018. Hopefully Sonic 2 HD will come out. He has a fire puppy. This policeman has a fire puppy. Yeah. Now notice that it has a little PNG background. I don't really need to worry about that. I don't even need to use a transform tool. What I can do is I can just grab and drag the image over into the other tab on the corner right. And then what you do is you drag it. You keep hold of the mouse. You hold the drop down, and then you'll notice that it has a little plus icon, and then it has like a little you know, a little razor tool. You just release, and then it'll pop up right in the image. Kind of cool. I actually like it. I mean, it's not like rocket science. It's pretty simple. And then, like, if you have layers, like, in the corner here, these are my normal layers. You can delete layers. Like, you can right-click and delete. And then you can go into a layer, and then you can kind of, like, add, like, a coloration to it. Like, you can go to brightness and contrast. And I can, like, up the contrast and make them stand out a little bit. Like that. So this little box here kind of allows me to actually manipulate that. And then for strokes, I basically can go into layer, stroke. Oh, sorry. I will go into a layer and then stroke, and then, oh, what does that do? Well, that's kind of interesting. Let's see. I don't know what that is, but I am definitely not stroking that. I'll leave that as is, actually. and then what I'll do is I'll move the layer up and up, and then it'll appear over the text. Don't even worry about that. You just kind of need to like let it, you know, flow and sit the way it should. And then I'll move my like little icon tool up to the top, so my little character can kind of appear on the corner. So I have tailored up to the middle. Now that that's finished, I'm gonna go into save as. Save it as the PSD so that you can come back to it later, just in case you made a mistake. And then I go to File, Save As, and then JPEG. And then I save it as number 9, because I have like 9 JPEGs of this sucker. And then I keep the quality at 10 because it's a large file, and we need to keep the quality that we have originally for this. And that's basically how you do it. And then you gotta click Exit. Save the tailored. I think that's a good idea. As a separate PNG? No, maybe not. That'll be fine. Nope. And then basically what you do is you basically upload the thumbnail to your YouTube channel. And I'll show you how to do that later on when we actually go through the next steps. But I went over editing and I went over exporting. We'll probably have to go over exporting later, but so far so good. I'm loving it. Thank you guys so very much for watching. This was really fun. And I gotta go to bed because it's getting really late. But thank you guys so very much for watching. Eat your chips and your Frosties. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next live stream.